Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go. Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
So, anyways,
strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Oh, welcome everybody. My first day on the show, and Mercury's not even in retrograde anymore, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you all could join us. The energy is very intense, so that could be a lot of what's going on right now. I hope you all feel the energy, feel the love of the energy, and all that is going on, okay? So just go with the energy. The energy is intense. Just know that my guides and angels and all of yours are very excited for this show. So as we go forward, we're going to be talking about our journeys. I'm sure lots of people will call in about, whatever their truths are and all that. It's all good. It's really just all good. The energy is intense, and I'm trying to ground that in, so don't mind if I talk real fast, because when I start to channel, the information starts to come really fast. So I hope you guys all have pens and papers out there, or we'll listen again. So, again, I will be taking callers today. I like answering questions about anything you have going on with your life. The one thing that I'd like you to know is that I connect in with your energy. This is so amazing. Some people use cards and tools, and yes, I did use tools in the beginning, but then I learned to stay connected and connect in with the energy of the people that I'm talking for or listening to or whatever I have to do for you people. I am here to help empower you. We all have these abilities, and I am here to help every single one of you. I am so excited. You could probably hear it in my voice. The excitement is just vibrating through me as it vibrates through all of you, and even through these airwaves as my voice reaches out to you. There are so many on the other side, on the spirit side, that are here to help us. There's angels, there's ascended masters, there are higher selves, there's God himself. There's Mother God. There's all these people on the other side that are willing to help us, and we are all here to make changes on this earth. That's another thing I need to point in. And I'm sorry, the first time I might be a little scattered because they want to cover a lot of topics. But we're down here on earth to we have come down here to change the earth, the vibration of the earth, so that it's more loving, more kind, more open. So we'll be talking a lot about that too. And actually, I see I have my first caller, and the area code is 903. I'll be willing to take that now. Or 908, rather.
Yes. Good morning, Melissa. Congratulations on your new show, and you're in a great network.
Thank you very much. And you are?
Caroline.
Your name?
I'm calling
Caroline.
Caroline. Yes.
Great. And do you have a question for me today, Caroline?
Yes. Well, there's a million questions, but I'd like to target you. First thing is, if I get any message from Spirit, I'm very blessed, and I thank you. And mostly on my business. If anything is coming out financial-wise, funding-wise, within the very near future.
I'm getting that you have planted the seeds for I'm feeling like money is on the way. It's coming. You've planted the seeds for this, and I feel like there's going to be an expansion in this business that you're starting to grow, because they're giving me goosebumps, so I want you to feel the energy as they say that, because you're following your passion, okay? And as long as you're following your passion, everything's going to fall into place for you. The money, the place, whatever it is that you need, all these things just fall into place for you. It's going to be amazing. But you have to believe that these things are going to happen, because if you fight yourself in what you believe, then you're going to be in that little bit of struggle. So you let go of whatever fear is still attached to it. You stand in that power and go, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to do it. And then the universe, God, provides for you to start being able to do that.
Yes, I'm very much in tune with that energy. And when you talked about goosebumps, I got goosebumps saying it's going
Good.
to expand.
That means you're paying attention. And that goosebumps is also helping to validate the information that's coming through too. So believe in yourself. Believe in what you're doing because you're doing good.
I want to make a difference in the world, and I want to help many people, and I want to be in service to God, and it's all a conglomerate. Everything is like links together. I want to represent some musicians and inspirational speakers. I know how to go about
something that hold on a second there. I'm getting that this is really something that you need to sit down on paper. It's not something that you really have to explain to me what you're doing. As long as you come up with the plan, it's all going to fall into place. And you already know some of the people that are going to be key players, but it's more about music. You're about to mix things up in a whole different way. It's not just music. It's speakers. It's all this thing. So I say go for it. And I thank you very much for calling in, Caroline.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you. I look forward to speaking to you again. Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you. Awesome. I seem like we have some callers. My next caller comes from area code 267.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. I'm Donna from Pennsylvania. Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely.
I was wondering, I don't even know how to explain it. Do you see anything for me relationship-wise? I guess that's the only way I can put it.
Okay. Well, I feel like there's a block with you with relationships, so you have to put out to the universe what it is you would like to have in that relationship, because it's like there's these it's just this ebb and flow of mixed feelings if you want to be in a relationship, but it has to be the right relationship. So it's like you need to, and I feel like it's going to come soon for you because spring is all about love and new beginnings and all that, but it's like you have to put it out there for what it is you're looking for. And honestly, have you thought about moving?
I
know that's not
did.
Your question, but
Yes, to the mountains. I did, and that was with a person that I was with for 10 years, and supposedly that's another long story. But I met somebody from childhood again, and he keeps asking, "Do you want to go out?" But I don't want to. It's like there is a block. I don't want to hurt him, and I don't want to get hurt. It's like, and then this other that he. Up the mountains, he's supposed to be. The mountains is where I want to be. Yes, I did want to move up there. Do you see me moving up there? Regardless
I do,
of...
and I wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't see you moving, but I feel like moving also changes the energy for you, changes the energy for the relationship, and puts more things into place that'll make you happy. So
okay.
It's time to switch it up.
do you see who would, by any chance, would it be with the person that I'm just friends with now, or the person that I was
No, I believe it's somebody new. It feels like somebody new. It doesn't feel like an old energy, someone that you know now. So I feel like it's definitely somebody new. So you have lots of newness to look forward to.
Oh, it's nobody I know now?
No, it's somebody new.
Oh, wow.
Because you're changing at such a rapid pace right now that you need someone that can keep up with you.
I guess. Okay. And do you have a time frame?
You, Donna. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate y'all calling in. And if you guys want to find me outside of this show, you can find me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com. I'm located down here in Sarasota, Florida, and I do my business out of Wild Ginger Apothecary down here in Gulf Gate Village, if you ever want to stop in on a Wednesday or Friday. And you can also reach me by 941-269-250. Isn't that awesome that we can all stay in touch in so many different ways? All right, so my next caller is area code 808.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I wanted to tell you something before I ask the question. I don't usually call this early in the morning. I'm away in the islands of Hawaii. It's a bit early here, and I had a dream last night about an old friend named Melissa, and I kind of woke up with the dream still on my mind. And then I call in, and your name is Melissa. I just think that's so cool.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm getting the goosebumps. Maybe we knew each other in other lives.
It could be. So I'm in a situation where I'm trying to help a cat that showed up at a farm who's not in a good situation. He was just dumped there. And I'd like to take him home, and I've bonded with him and been going to care for him, but the people at the farm are not very nice people at all. And I'm just wondering about the best way to go about this to help this cat get the love and care that he needs.
Are the people taking good care of the cat at the farm?
Not at all, not at all. And they
Okay.
said I could have him. I rarely go to this farm, but I showed up there a few months ago, and they said he was just dumped here, and I said I'd love to take him, but they said go ahead and take him. You can take any of the cats around here. But I was in a rental that didn't allow pets at the time, and I said I will when I move. So I came back a few weeks before I was moving, and they didn't tell me I couldn't take him. They just said he's the farm cat, and there's no water out for him. He's very dehydrated. I do animal healing, and I've been working on him. And then they just didn't like me pointing out very gently, because I'm very kind and compassionate, the condition of the cats there. And they basically told me to get out of there and only come back during their open public farmers market where they can watch me. So then I was praying how to help these all of these cats, and miraculously 2 weeks later, a cat spay and rescue organization is stationed there. I don't know if they'll show the condition of the cats to them, because I think they did that to save face, because they have a reputation in the community. But like I said, they're going back on their words. I mean, they're not saying no, but they're making it difficult for me. And in the meantime, I just don't want to see him out there, wandering hungry and unloved.
Okay, so then, so this is what I'm saying to you. When you go to the farm the next time, you're ready to receive the cat now. You have space for the cat, correct?
Yes.
So the next time that you go back during their open hour and say, I am here to take care of the cat, or whatever words come out of you. I'm here to take the cat to a loving home now, and I will leave you at peace. It's like the words that you're going to use are just about that cat. It's not about pointing out anything else about their farm or how they're taking care of their cat. Your concern is going in and getting this one cat. So you're going to go in with your angels and guides, and I like to put up a little protection of, I put up a bubble of protection when I deal with people, and, especially if they're on the negative side, so this kind of calms them down, and they kind of work with you rather than fight against you. So just bubble up and go ask nicely for the cat, because I feel like the cat's ready to come to you, and the cat will probably follow you to the car if you ask it to, because the cat is connected, and not only that, but you're also communicating with the cat. So just talk to the cat first. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be easy once you get it going.
Okay. Well, he does follow me when I come around with the food, and he almost came in my car, but I hadn't moved yet. But now I'm worried to do that and face them, because they have such bad tempers, and I'm not the only one they do this to. They've turned away other farmers from stealing their equipment and whatnot, and that's why I thought about just going one quiet night and calling to him on the public road and having him come to me, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
If that's what your heart is asking you to do, then you could do that. Do what your heart is telling you to do. It's to follow your passion about, you found a place where you could take care of this cat, so now you've done everything you need to do. So now it's just talking to the farmers one more time, getting that information through to them, and, bringing home the cat. I feel like you're bringing home the cat, and you're doing it in a peaceful manner. So just know that that's going to happen for you.
Thank you.
So
I called you because
much.
I received. Thank you very much.
What's that?
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I
thank
just
you.
called thank you. I got it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You guys are all so awesome out there. I'm loving this. My next caller comes from 470.
Hello, my name is Casey, and I was just wondering, what do you see for my love life coming?
Oh, Casey. Let's tap into that. Casey. Casey. Get out of a relationship, Casey?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Because I feel like you're going to spend a little bit of time on yourself right now before you get into your next relationship. It's about loving yourself more so that you can get into the right relationship next time. Because if you actually kind of look at it, they kind of show me there's a pattern of the same relationship type of thing, and you're going to break that this time. So you're just going to spend a few months with just loving yourself and being who you need to be so that the right person comes into your life. And it's not like you have to go out looking for it. It just kind of happens. So just know that that's coming for you.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Do you know if it'll be someone I know or someone new?
I believe it's somebody new. I don't feel like it's old energy to you. It'll be someone that's new in your life.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Good luck and love.
Yes, ma'am. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah. Springtime is going to be about there's love happening in the world. I've noticed a lot more people are finding their true loves or people that they're truly connecting with where they meet together and they come together and they totally understand each other. And then I also have clients that realize they've been married for 40 years and they just don't connect anymore. So it's all about finding your true love, whether it feels like you've been stuck in it all your life or if it's something new. Be open to all the love that is out there for all of you and make sure that you make yourselves happy. You happy, not anyone else, just you. Looks like my next caller is from area code 3April. Hi, Melissa. This is Cindy. How are you? Hi. Could you say your name again? I didn't catch that. Cindy? Cindy, got it. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for calling in. What's your question today?
Well, I'd like some insight, a channeled message on what the best option is for me at this time as far as two different work opportunities that are coming up here in the next, the near future. One involves working for someone else and staying at my current location, and they're waiting to close on some property before that moves forward. And the other one is moving to a different area and working partially for someone else, but starting that's going to help me set up a business in that area. But there's some people around that person that don't want, that are like sabotaging it behind the scenes, that don't want me around there out of jealousy. So I want the business opportunity, but there's things going on in the background. So which is best for my higher good?
I can feel that. So I'm getting your option number 2 is the better one, where you actually move and you set up your business, where you're working part-time and the business getting started or whatever. Yes, the people behind the scenes are a little bit jealous because they would like it to be their lives. So again, this is where I'd like to tell people to put up their little bubble of protection, so that it kind of like blocks those people out. And if it becomes easy, this is how we're going to know we're on the right track. If everything falls into place and it becomes easy, then that's the way you should be going. The people talking behind your back is also about you having to stand up and stand in your power against what they're saying against you. And it's about standing up and standing in your truth, and standing in that power of what it is that you want, and not letting other people, because I get that the little banter behind the scene type of thing is almost like little roadblocks to see if it will block you. You know what I'm saying? But are you stronger than that? And you're way stronger than that, and I feel like your life will financially be so much better if you move from where you are right now. Does that help?
I did too financially. Now, the issue comes in where the person with the business is helping me set up the business and has the work is the husband of a good friend of mine. Has been a good friend until she started putting up these roadblocks, but I see it as an insecurity on her part and jealousy.
Because she thinks you're after her husband. She's
I want nothing to do with her husband.
Well, I
want nothing.
That, but that's her own insecurity. So all you can do is reaffirm to her, I want absolutely nothing to do with your husband, because she doesn't trust him. Okay, so it really has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with him. So you just have to reassure her that that's not your intention whatsoever. She just needs to have a sit down.
the issue is they own the home, the rental home that was available for me to be able to make the move. But she's putting up a lot of roadblocks with me behind the scenes to, I think, try and keep me from moving there without him knowing what she's doing. But they own that rental.
You don't need
and I've been looking for a different home in the area, but I haven't found anything.
Well, the right one's not open yet, so keep looking. It all falls into place when you find the right place. And it's not for you to depend on them to find it or use their rental or whatever, but it's most important that you find the place that calls out to you. And then it will all fall into place. And then she'll know that you're serious about wanting to do a business. You know what I'm saying? So just look for that place. It will fall into place at the right time.
Thank you.
Does that help you, Cindy? You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Absolutely. Boy, oh boy, we have another caller. 914 is the area code for the next caller.
Hello. Thank you so much for taking my call, and congratulations on your show.
Thank you so much. And your name is?
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Thanks for calling in today. What can I answer for you today?
I'm working on setting up a project. I'm currently in the writing phase, and I'm setting up a team of my friends around it, people I've known from the past. And I'm just wondering if you see it being successful.
I do see it being successful, but not everybody's on board. So make sure you have everybody's commitment that wants to work with you. Does that make sense? Because I feel like one of them's kind of wishy-washy. Everyone else is like, yes, let's do this. But there's one that's not 100% on board.
Wow, okay.
But I see it being fun.
Oh, wonderful.
Whatever it is you're doing, you're going to have fun.
Oh, great. That's just as important. Yes. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Many blessings.
Absolutely. Enjoy your day, honey.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of businesses going to be starting up too, because it's very important, I feel like, for us to be very independent out there and can be in control of our own schedules and that thing. So you're gonna see more people that are gonna go into business for themselves, so that they're in control of their own time. You know, a lot of people go to work every day, work their 9-to-5 jobs and put in their overtime, and they don't really have a life outside of work. So what is it that you enjoy outside of work that you should be spending more time doing? Are you following your passion? Is your job your day-to-day? Is your job your passion? These are things that you should probably look into if they're not feeling it. You know what I mean? Awesome. We have another caller from area code 917.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good.
Hi.
And you are?
I'm Lauren.
Lauren or Lauren?
Lauren.
All right. Hi, Lauren. How can I help you today?
Hi. Well, I think you can be most help where it comes to sort of forgiving the abusers and helping yourself to move on through that. And also, there's so much going on here for me with health and just a general life crisis, and it all sort of centers around that. And that's a message that I received just yesterday as well. And I know you said on your site that a voice had given you that message, and I've been hearing some messages from Spirit clairaudiently for a few years, but I'm not getting any direct advice into this life crisis situation, just clues. So any insight into that?
Okay, well, first you have to go with the clues. And first, I am getting that you are getting the information that you need about getting out of the relationship and away from the relationship. But you have to make the choice to be able to do that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we fight the intuition because we think we know better as a human sometimes, and we don't listen. But it's better for you to move away from whatever the relationship is or whatever that abuse is that's going on right now, because what it's doing, it feels like it's sucking all your energy out. It's taking all your energy, and there's no energy left for you, which is going to then, start playing with your health. You know what I mean? If you're not taking good care of yourself, your health starts to take, declines or whatever. But I'm seeing that you are totally in tune. It's just time for you to start listening to the intuition that you're truly getting. Okay? And I'm also getting that you're supposed to sit down with a pad of paper and start doing some automatic writing. So I like to put up that protection bubble of light around me and then start connecting in with the real messages so that you can visually see them. Sometimes by looking at them, you're like, oh, I get it now, rather than, the random things that come in when we're driving around or the messages we might get that we don't listen to. But I feel like you're getting all the signs. It's time for you to move forward away from all this. And if there is if there's some forgiveness that you have to do, this is for you and anyone else that has had abuse in our lives. We need to forgive them as well as ourselves for whatever that situation was. When we decided to come to Earth, we set up all these different lessons and things that we would learn for ourselves and the people that we're involved with. So we were like, oh, gung-ho when we came down here. And then we've noticed that we checked off all these boxes when we came down here of all the hard things that we needed to do or wanted to do to accomplish these things. So the situation is only making you stronger. So if you're hearing God in your head and your higher selves, then it's time for you to listen to those things and allow yourself to let go so that you can be free. Does this make sense?
It does make sense, but the problem is that I'm being blamed for the abuse, so people think that it's my personal choice to stay with any sort of that kind of a situation, whereas it's just been a life cycle pattern that has repeated itself until now unexpectedly, no matter how much I try and fight against it. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to break, is telling myself that,
the only person that can break this pattern is you. So for you to break it is to get away from the relationship, whatever relationship it is. You need to step out and be on your own, away from it.
I'm away from it, but it's been since childhood. Those are my only relationships, so now I have no one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that you might want to give me a call one day, and we can go into this further, because this is way more than what our show can handle for today.
Yeah. I'm just trying to explain.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's okay, but it's like you are going to break the pattern. So if you've noticed it since childhood, you have to make different choices so you don't get in those same relationships. And if it goes back into your childhood, you have to go back to forgive that so that you can start seeing life through a different eyes, because you might still have emotions attached to that, like anger or shame or whatever else, guilt. There might be all kinds of emotions attached to that you're still dangling around. But as soon as you start to forgive that, you move on and let it go.
Okay.
Is that helpful, Lauren?
Yeah. No, it is. I needed to hear that.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much for calling in today, dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Patterns. Have you never looked in your life and noticed the patterns? Maybe they're relationships, maybe they're jobs, maybe they're friendships. And we get stuck in these patterns. Only you can make the choice to change these patterns. It's an amazing thing once we do, whether it's a thought pattern or we keep getting the same, abusive relationships or whatever it might be, or we keep picking up the same drink, again, a pattern. Whatever it might be, we have the ability to change those, which is so awesome, so awesome. Caller is from area code 845.
Oh, hello?
Hello there.
Hi, how are you? My name is Maria. I call from New York.
Welcome, Maria. How can I help you today?
Yes, I see me travel soon overseas.
Could you repeat that again for me?
Yes, I'm going to travel soon.
Are you going to travel soon?
Yeah, I ask you see.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I just want to make sure I clarify that. Actually, I do see you traveling. I don't see you traveling at least until summertime, though. I feel like you are are just hanging out around where you are right now, but I feel like you're going to be ready to travel. And it's weird because I see you have a choice between two destinations in your travel. So go to which one you feel most comfortable going to. And I also feel like it's going to be very a rewarding trip for you. Like it's very freeing for you. There's lots of things that you uncover about yourself in this travel. So it's going to be an amazing trip. So enjoy yourself for sure.
You're going
Do
to
you
be
have plans to go somewhere now?
You're going to be overseas?
I do feel like it's overseas, but I don't feel like you've picked your destination yet.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome.
I can ask you something else. You see, my daughter soon will find a fiancé, a boyfriend.
Is your daughter going to find a boyfriend?
Yeah, soon.
Maybe not soon. Your daughter needs to take care of herself some more before she finds the right relationship. It's all about self-love before we get into our next relationship. If we're not loving ourselves enough, we're not going to get into the right relationship. So I feel like your daughter needs to do some self-love before she finds that next relationship.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, everybody's out there looking for love. That's so awesome. But remember, it comes down to self-love first. You have to take the time for you and figure out what it is that you really enjoy about yourself and the things that you like to do out in the public and things that you like to do at home so that you find the right person that matches those things rather than getting in like the patterns we talked about before of getting into the same patterns over and over again. You know, it's about finding our joy and our love in our everyday life, and we do not have to settle. So it looks like next caller is coming in from area code 347.
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call.
Hi. And your name is?
My name is Katie, and I'm in New York City. So I want to move, right? And I'm kind of living in like the people basically don't want me here, and for a while they have kind of like tried to transfer their negative emotions onto me, and I'm an empath. And so I want to move, but I don't know if I'm like moving in the same state I'm in, like say New York City, or if I'm moving out of town, and then I don't have a job and I don't have like a large amount of money.
Okay. So let's see. First, about being an empath, I'm going to remind you again about putting up the bubble of protection around these people so you don't have to absorb any of their negativity, and at work at least a little bit more manageable. I do feel like you are going to move. I feel like at first you're going to stay in New York City, or you're either – here's the funny thing, because in the back of your mind you would actually like to stay in New York City, but a part of you would also like to be outside of New York City. And if you decide all of a sudden I want to move to XYZ, whatever that is for you, and then everything falls into place, the job, the money to move, everything falls into place for you if it's something that is truly in the highest and best for you. So, and I feel like it's time for you to get out of your job anyways, because it doesn't bring you joy to go there. It's not just the people. It's not fun work for you anymore.
No, I don't have a job.
What do you mean you don't have a job? I feel like you have a job. You're supposed to have a job.
No,
what do you want to be doing?
I'm looking for, well, I do two things. I'm looking for legal work, like paralegal kind of work, and I also like make cakes and chocolate sometimes on the side.
Okay, so you're going to be your own boss. Have you gone to a bakery for a job? Because I feel like you're supposed to be working. I feel like you're working, like you're working right now. Like the job's there, but you're not there.
No, I'm not working at all.
Okay, well, that's funny because I feel like, are you doing any of the cakes and stuff on the side right now then?
Oh, I was doing some of the chocolate, on the side. Yeah, I had a couple of customers.
I feel like you're supposed to expand on that. You're supposed to expand on what you love doing. So expand on the cakes and the chocolate.
Okay, so expand on that. And you said I'll be able to move in New York City?
Yes. Because I feel like you want to move from where you are right now.
Yeah, I do. I really, really do.
Okay, then it's time.
Yeah.
And everything will just fall into place for you.
Okay.
And I'm also getting something about your little cakes and your candies and stuff. You're supposed to be selling them like at a coffee shop or something.
Okay, but you know what I need to, because I was making him where I'm at, and I don't really feel comfortable here, like creating here, and like you know what I mean. So I was like, maybe I need to find a kitchen. You know, they have kitchen spaces you can maybe rent or something like that to do it. So I want to feel comfortable when I'm creating it, and
well, then do
you know,
that.
so
yeah.
So I was thinking about
a shared kitchen, absolutely.
Yes, I was thinking about that. But, yeah, I've been looking for a regular job, too, and I just haven't found one.
You're not going to find the regular job because you're not supposed to have the regular job. You're supposed to be following your passion with the sugar stuff, with the cakes and the chocolate.
Okay. I don't
because
know if I'll
as
be able
soon
to
as
make
you
a
find the
living
coffee
off
shop
of
or
it.
the tea shop, yes, it's going to make a living for you. But you have to believe it is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying I'll have like wholesale customers or something. I could just
Correct.
make it and give
you'll
it
make
to
your
them.
Stuff every day, and you'll take it to the coffee shop and the tea shops or wherever they're going to sell your wares. You're good.
Got it. Makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
So good luck with that, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in. That's awesome. Again, it's about following our passion, people. Are you following your heart? Are you following what's true to what you feel? I also want to talk before I take my next caller about standing in our truth. I call myself a seeker of truth because I like to find out more and more truth. As I've grown up in these 48 years I've been alive, I've uncovered truths that weren't really true for me that I believed when I was 10 or 20. So just know that everything is changing, and only take what is your truth, not what is someone else's truth. Just want to throw that out there. Now, my next caller is calling in from area code 415.
Hi, hello.
Hello. And you are?
This is Anne from California.
Anne from California. How can I help you today, Anne?
Yeah, I'll follow along the same lines. I haven't been working in jobs in my passion, and I want to get back to that, but I don't have a job title in my head. It's like I'm clear. I can picture the atmosphere. I know the people around me I want to work with. I know what I want to feel. But okay. I don't have it. I'm going to be a blank, you know. And
okay.
I want to be more in a more creative atmosphere. I know that. I've always I've worked in events and event planning, and I don't want to continue on that one.
Okay.
And kind of like the previous caller, I know I'm meant to be my own boss and do my own thing. But I don't have it clear like she does, like make cakes. You know, I don't. So I'm kind of in a.
So you don't know what
like
your
I'm
passion
in between.
is yet? So you haven't kind of
no.
finger pointed what your passion is yet?
Right.
Okay. So one, you have to figure out what that is. But if you can already envision what the place looks like, what the people you're working with, it doesn't matter what your title is. Okay, the title can come later, okay? It doesn't need clarification yet because it hasn't come to fruition yet. You know what I mean? It's even like sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what to call myself. I'm an energy reader. Right. I'm a psychic. I'm an intuitive. I'm all these different things, but how do you lump them into one thing? And that's kind of what I feel like you're going through right now because you have so many abilities, but you're not sure where to focus one of them. So one of the things that they like to do, because I feel like you're a very energetic person and that you'll get this. So it's like get a piece of paper, rip it up into like 6 pieces, write down all these different things that you like to do as jobs, you know, put them upside down, play like mix and match, you know, and feel the energy over the first one because you're not listening to your energy to the highest extent that you could. Okay. So if you're not knowing what they are and you're feeling over them, you can go, oh, that one feels really hot. I should probably check that out. And then flip that over and go, that makes more sense to me now. Because I feel like you're getting lots of clues around you, too. So definitely pay attention to all the times that show up on clocks or on street signs or bumper stickers, license plates. I feel like you have lots of information that's flowing at you right now to help you change. And I also feel like you want to move, too. Have you wanted to move?
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like I would need an income. I don't know how to say that. What comes first? You know, you move, or there's maybe a bridge job, or maybe there's like more of a part-time job, a transition job, and that will decide the place.
Okay, so then we are asking for the stepping stones to step up in front of you to show you the way, because right now you're walking around, and this is one of the things that I love. It's like we're walking around with this blindfold on, our hands straight out in front of us, and we're feeling the energy. Should I go that way? Should I not go that way? You know, so that you're not the only one that's going through this. I'm going through it. Everyone's going through it right now. It's like we're walking through, but where's our heart leading us? You know, and it's our mind, our human mind, that says we have to have the job to be able to get to the place to do this. Okay, that's what we've learned. But, you know, now we can go, all right, I just want the place to show up. I want the money to show up. I want the job to show up. We can start creating all this stuff.
I do all that,
Now, if you believe that, see, and I just got goosebumps as you said that, so I know you believe that, you're going to create magic in your life and create everything that you're looking for. So full steam ahead, girlfriend. Get the fear gone.
So, but I don't hear the process out of of how to create that. I don't hear that.
You have to
full steam ahead in what way?
The process will show up for you. There is no road map. I wish I could say, here's the map, and you have to take a left at that next right. But you can't. You know what I mean? I don't have a road map. I'm sure there's someone out there that designs maps for us spiritually. If they would, I'd like them to call in and give us some information someday. But it's like, you know.
All right.
It's
that's what I'll create. I'll create that.
Yeah, if you create your own map, the universe has nothing to do but to decide to follow it. And if it's not right for you, it's not going to lead you in that direction. So if it becomes easy, then you know you're on the right path. If there's resistance and there's lots of roadblocks, there's things to think about it. Maybe you're going at it the wrong way. You know what I mean? It's just like when things fall in our lap, it just becomes easy. So just know that the right things will start to fall in your lap.
Great. Do you see me moving far? How far do you see me moving from where I am?
Well, have you thought about coming to the East Coast?
Well, that's funny because you're the second person to say that, and no, I have not. But
well, I feel like the East Coast is calling
you.
You.
That's interesting.
And I'm not even sure where, because they show me the whole East Coast, so it's like you have many choices of where you would like to be, but it's like I feel like you're going to do a little traveling first to find out where that space is, and once you land there and you're there, you're
then I'll know it.
This is it. This is where I can live. I'm home. I feel that this is it. You know, because that's kind of how it was when I landed in Sarasota 20-something years ago. I'm like, oh my God, I can live here, and now I do. So you know, you just make it happen. So good luck with all that, Anne.
Thank you. It was a great show, and I'll start. Are you going to be on the same time of day?
I should be on every Wednesday.
Great.
That's my plan every Wednesday.
Okay. Thanks
awesome.
a lot.
Thank you, Anne.
Bye-bye.
Again, I want to just reach out and let you guys know how you guys can get in touch with me. You can find me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com. Some valuable information there maybe for you. You can also find me here in Sarasota, Florida at Wild Ginger Apothecary in Gulf Gate. You can call me, 941-266-9250. Let our energy connect and see what we can do to help each other. Looks like I have another caller, area code 256.
Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for calling in today. What's happening for you? How can I help you today?
Well, this is about my son, Micah. He's in college right now at Georgia State University, and he's really not motivated to stay. I really wish he would transfer somewhere else, but he doesn't want to stay on campus. He's still living with me, going back and forth to college. And I'm just wondering, how can I help motivate him, or what's his, best path when it comes to college?
Okay, so he's still going, but he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, because what he's going to, it's a campus that's close to him, so he goes back and forth. I drop him off, he comes back home, etc. But I want him to have the college experience where he's on campus, and he's worried about the money, and I'm just wondering if he should stay at that college campus or transfer somewhere else, or what's going to be the best fit for him is my question.
Okay, well, what is he like? Does he like coming back home and going to school? Because it sounds like not just because of the money. He's not interested about staying on campus all the time. So he kind of enjoys that. That's something you would like him to experience, but that may not be something he truly wants to experience. You know what I mean? We as mothers want our kids to do this, that, and the other thing, but, we have to remember that this is really their journey. We got them this far. Now, what is it he really wants to do,
Right.
So you can try moving him around and all that stuff, but that may not make him happy either. So ask him what is really going to make him happy. Does it make him happy going back and forth? Would it make him happy if money was not an issue? Would he be happy staying on campus? Because I feel like he's a really responsible kid. That's why he's thinking about how much it costs and all that stuff.
Yeah, and that's it. He's very responsible because the first thing he said, how am I going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for it? And the money for him
that worries him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to worry, so it feels better to him to come home and not have to worry.
Right. I agree totally.
Yeah, so I would just ask him how he feels about it all, and just go with that. Because are you okay with him still being at home? Or
no,
is
I
this
don't
where
have a
you want him
problem
to be out of the nest?
No, it's not that. I had a great experience on campus, but I was in Alabama, so it's economically it's very different because we're here in Atlanta, so it's more so. I'm just thinking because it's more to do downtown at that campus, and he really likes being there. But again, the economics is the issue. I don't have a problem being at home, but it's more like a high school feel if he's at home with me, I think.
Okay. Well, that's how you're feeling. So now we have to find out how he's feeling because, you can help him make that choice, but really it comes down to his choice, doesn't it? Especially if you don't mind having him at home. So just know that he loves being at home because he feels safe there. He also knows that it's saving money because that is money that he can go do other things with if he wants to go have fun. Because if he's having to pay for the place and all that stuff, then there's no money for fun stuff too. So it all depends on how you want to look at it in this day and age,
Yeah.
All right, Kimberly, I hope that helped you, honey. You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right, thank you. And it looks like I have one more caller. Let's do this last one at 863, Julia here in Florida.
Hello. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling in, Julia. How can I help you today?
Well, actually, I've got a couple things on my mind, so whichever one you're drawn to. I need to start looking for employment, and also I would really like to connect with love. So if there's either one of those that looks like something good coming my way, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay, well, let's tap into that, Julia. I feel like I need to answer both of those because I feel like they're both coming somewhere around the same time. I'm going to step into the employment thing first because I feel like you do have a new job that's coming to you. And it's actually someone that actually tells you of a job. It's not like you see it in the paper or you found it online. It's like one of your friends tells you of a job and then you start working again. And it's in something that you like doing. It's not something that you're doing, but right now you're willing to take any job. Does that feel right to you?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like you just need a job to have a job, and then that will lead into the next one. So put it out there, and I feel like you need to spread yourself a little bit further in finding that job too, if you are looking, because I feel like you are looking. So, spread out your radius another 5 to 10 miles. That'll be helpful too. And then the whole love thing. I feel like you have something coming in June. They don't usually give me months a whole lot of times, but June seems to be like a magical month for you, or has been in the past, and it feels like it's going to continue to be that way. So I feel like you find some love in June. And it starts out as a friendship first. It doesn't start out as like, oh my God, we're in love. You know what I mean? It starts out as more like, oh, we're really compatible. Let's have a good time together. And then you kind of like fall in love, if that makes sense, because it gives you time to get to know each other before jumping into relationships. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'm also getting that the job is you need to seek out things that you have at least a little bit of passion about, not just that it pays the bills. Okay, so you have a little bit of passion in there that needs to be unwrapped, and that'll help bring the love into your life too, because I feel like you meet this person at work.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. Awesome. Sounds like a good time, doesn't it, Julia?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you squeezing me in.
Absolutely. Thank you, and you have a marvelous day.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thank you. Wow. I can't believe our hour is almost up. There's like 9 minutes left, and you guys have kept me very busy connecting in with all your angels and your guides. What a joy this has truly been. I look forward to doing this every week with you guys. I'm sure different topics will come up every week because when I start to channel the information, it just flows out of me, and I'm not even sure what I talk about. And that's also something I should remind you all. If I have ever done a reading for you or I do something over the phone with you guys, just know that I do not remember any of that conversation ever, unless I've seen you about 50 times and we talked about the same thing over and over again. If not, I do not remember any of the information. My brain cannot retain all that information. So just know that each time I talk to you, it's like you're sitting down with me all brand new all over again. And I just love connecting in with all the energy, and I love connecting in with all of you out there. Wow, you guys are so awesome, and this energy is only going to start to build as we start to change this world that we live on to a more peaceful and loving place, and it starts with each one of us. It doesn't matter what's going on around us. It totally matters what we're doing for ourselves. Are we standing in our truth? Are we standing in our love? Are we standing in our power? Or are we still letting others be the puppet master of our lives? Whether we listen to people about what we should be doing. No, we're going to start standing in our power. We're going to stand in our love. We're going to stand in our joy. And we're going to start to share that with everyone around us, with our family, with our friends. It's going to be an amazing year. 2019 is a year of rock and roll, people, so make your stuff happen. Whatever you want to happen, you have to believe it first and let it just happen. So I'd also like to point out one more time that you can reach me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com. You can reach me at 941-266-9250. And if you are lucky enough to be in Florida, you can find me near Siesta Key Beach here in Sarasota, Florida at Wild Ginger Apothecary. Woo, it's been a fun day. I don't even know what time of day it is now. It's daytime. But this has been the most enjoyable time with you guys today, and I look forward to many more. So be sure to call in next time and call with all your questions, whether it be about your abilities, your life, your relationships. I look forward to talking to all of you. Thank you, and God bless.